This is Bob Anderson, and I wanted to do an update on my trading journey. I've been promising to do this video for a few days now, and I keep getting distracted into other people's successes, which is great. I'm going to actually talk about that a little bit today. But I want to get an update on my trading journey that may be a lesson for everybody here too. Why is my computer dinging? Anyways, here's the update. As you guys may know, I bought some eval accounts, a bunch of evaluation accounts, and I tied them to my funded account. And I was gonna, when I say tied them, I was gonna use the trade copier from that I got from Apex, and they were the $25,000 accounts, so you had to get a $1,500 target in 10. You had to trade at least 10 days. I did those even though my funded account is a $50,000 account, because I thought, well, I'll just dick and dunk my way there, and I don't trade more than 4 contracts anyways. So I bought 4 of these accounts and I activated them a week ago yesterday, I believe it was. Or no, wait, it was more than that. It was previous week. Anyways, I can't remember the day I activated them. But anyways, so what I did is I thought I'd write down my results and talk about the trade copier for a second. Day 1, I had $462 per account. Okay. Now, day 2, so that was like way off the charts, considering I only needed a $1,500 balance. So I was like, okay, I need to slow my roll, because if I dick and dunk too many days, they may not accept my evaluation. So after day 1, when I blew it off the chart because I was on pace to do $4,600 when I only needed to do $1,500, I slowed it down. So if you notice, day 2 I did exactly the 150 bucks. Day 3 I did $175. Day 4 I did $75. Day 5 I did $100. Day 6, which was one of our, I think that may have been FOMC day, I just did the dick and dunk for 12. Day 7, I did 75. So I'm trying to stay in pace here. Day 8, I did 300, 312. There's 4 accounts, so some of them get a little bit different fills. And so my total was $1,349, $1,350 by probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock on day 8, which was last Friday. So I went to enter another trade. So let me tell you let me explain this. So in 8 days of using the trade copier, between my main account and these backups, and by the way, my main account was doing better than this, because I would, like, on this day, this day, this day, this day, this day, this day, and even this day, I unlinked my performance account from these so that I wasn't blowing right through the $1,500, like I probably would have done in, 5 days or less. So I would unlink these accounts from the trade copier. How the trade copier works is you pick a primary account. So like in my case, I picked my performance account as my primary. And then you have this little chart. And let me see if I can, I'll pull it up and show it to you here in a minute later. But you got this little chart. So you get your leader, they call it a leader account. So it's my performance account. And then you had, and then you can push little green buttons of which accounts you want to copy the trades of your performance account, or of your account that you pick as your leader account. So that's what I would do. In the morning, I'd get in here and I'd set up, I'd put in that I want my performance account to be the leader, and then I would link these 4 accounts to my performance account. Does everybody kind of get that? Okay. So, and then like say day 2, when I hit the 150 bucks, I would go back into my little trade copier and I'd remove the green dots so that my performance account would trade all by itself. No more dragging along the eval accounts, because I didn't need to. I needed to slow down my profit. Anyways, so I was doing that. Well, we get down to day 8 here, and I went to go enter another trade, and I'm like, oh crap. Well, let's talk about this. So just off those 5 accounts was $6,745 in profit. If you add all 5 accounts together, my performance account and these other 4 being linked together, I had no problems with fills. I had no problems with execution. I would watch to make sure everything got filled and everything got executed and that kind of stuff. There's a way to do all that. So anyways, I would do all that. So everything was good. Okay, everything was working great. And and I was excited about this because the reality of it is my performance account was probably at least $1,000 up from that. So you take 1,000 times 5, that means really by day 8, if I would just kept funding these at the same pace, I probably would have been about $11,000 in 8 days. That's the power of multiple accounts. And remember, this is all primarily one contract, sometimes 2. That's what these trades were. Okay? So anyways, let's get to the point. On day 8, which was Friday, last Friday, I go in and I make $300, and I'm like, oh crap, I got to slow down because I still have 2 more days. I still have 2 more days to trade, and my objective is $1,500. Now I can go buy $1,500 a lot. I mean, it doesn't matter if I go buy the $1,500, but I really didn't want to be sailing past it and keep putting the accounts at risk. I mean, there's 4 of them. So anyway, so I on my chart, I put a buy stop for a long, and I went, oh crap, I'm still linked to these. So I went over to my chart trader, to my trade copier, and I unlinked the green dots. Now, mind you, my chart charts is only showing me what's going on with my performance account. Okay, because that's the one I have tied to my charts. So I shrink the thing back down. I drag my buy stop down to my area. I enter a trade. I don't remember if I made money or not. I really don't remember right now. What I remember is we got past my 10:30 time frame, and I said, well, crap, I've got errands to do. It's Friday. Let me go out and get some errands done. And I left the house, left my office. Saturday comes along, and I come in here just to kind of glance at some charts and think about putting a video together for you guys on, whatever. I can't remember. And I'm looking at my accounts, and all my eval accounts had blown up. They had all lost, whatever, $1,350. They were all blown up, gone, blown up, zero, not functioning anymore, cut off. And I was like, what the hell happened? Well, the way, and I literally did the worst thing possible. And that was I unlinked my primary account from the other accounts after I had already placed the order on the screen. So what happened was all 4 of my eval accounts had a buy order sitting out there. But the problem is they all work off of the primary account when they're linked, the leader account. So visualize this. When my leader account, which is my primary account, when it enters a trade, I have an ATM strategy. So, the profit target and a stop loss. Those on Ninja, I don't know about Trade of 8 or anything like that, but on Ninja, those things don't pop up as on your chart until your trade is actually entered. And that's when they execute on your chart. Well, because my 4 eval accounts were no longer linked to my leader account, those trades, those buys were sitting out there in limbo land. And what happened is the market rolled up enough to hit them, and then the market rolled over and just kept on going down. And if you guys remember, I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. Market just kept going down. And then all of a sudden, bam, Rhythmic cut my accounts off. I blew up my 4 valuation accounts. Now, I can tell you I was upset. Because in my trading journey, $11,000 in 8 days, for example, was going to be something monumental compared to just my, like today, $875 on my one account. And I think Tuesday I had 1,012 on Tuesday. But like on Monday, I had like $200. Wednesday, I only had $25 on Wednesday. Yeah. Today, I had 875. Again, if the market's in rhythm, or if I have time, it's got to be both. I've got to have time, and the market's got to be in rhythm for me to make money the way my trading works. But anyways, I was supposed to already be trading with these 4 accounts as funded. And I lost them. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to learn this lesson that I need to make sure there are no trades on my charts, period, whenever I link or delink my trade copier in the future. That was my mistake. It was an execution error on my part. But the good way to look at this is it happened in my evals. It didn't happen when all of a sudden I had, 5 funded accounts and I not that I would ever delink the things anyways if they were funded, but I mean, let's just assume I did or something along those lines. Ironically, I end up losing my accounts because I was conservatively trying to trade my eval accounts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ignore this trade copier stuff for a while. I'm going to continue to practice with my other account and link it to my sim accounts. I've created some sim accounts so I can keep seeing how it works, keep seeing the executions, keep seeing the compounding of the profits and that kind of stuff. And like today would have been my first live day because today's Thursday. I would have had my funded accounts today. Wouldn't it be beautiful to be sitting here talking to you and say, oh, I've got my 5 funded accounts that hit $875 versus me just sitting here saying, well, my account hit $875. Anyways, I'm going to wait until Apex has their 80% off sales if they're going to have one. They have a tendency to have them like around holidays and stuff. So I'm hoping, Daryl, if you're watching my video, man, I'm here. Give me some love. Maybe we can do a Halloween special because I'm going to buy a bunch of eval accounts again, and I'm going to link them to my account, and I'm going to trade this better, and I'm going to make this a reality sometime by early next year. where this is what I'm doing every day, and it becomes more meaningful to me. Now, one of the things I want to talk about just quickly is some of these messages and emails that I'm getting from people. They are, they're really good. I'm going to take three. The last. I'm not taking them in specific order. Instead, I'm taking the last three that were emailed to me, and I'm going to read them right now. You guys can go and look below the videos. Some people go in there and just make messages and comments about their status or what's going on. But the ones who send me emails, it's pretty obvious they put deep thought into their stuff and they make it personal to me. So I want to read the last three in order. Two of them today, and one of them Tuesday. So I'm going to read them right here. Hi, Bob. I just wanted to thank you for sharing your trading strategy with us on YouTube. I know you started the channel to document your trading journey and hold yourself accountable. That's true. But in doing so, you have really helped a bunch of people. This is exactly how I wanted to trade, but didn't know exactly how to do it. I started trading the ES this spring after losing a bunch of money on the SPX options for over a year and a half. I was often able to catch good trades, but I had no specific entry rules. My stops were too large. My trades were longer than I would like. My discipline was lacking. I passed a few evaluations early on, but immediately blew them up. Since then, I have been doing a reset after reset. He's talking about his futures accounts. Your strategy is like a dream come true. Simple, specific entries and exit rules, tiny stops, huge rewards, and super quick trades. They are quick when they're working. You couldn't make it any better, in my opinion. Now, if I can only develop the discipline that you have, well, if I can only develop the discipline that you have, I will be in good shape. Took me a while to get a feel for your trades. Again, that's right, screen time, folks. It's not just a matter of watching what I tell you, screen time. To feel for your trades and fully understand them, but they're getting easier for me to spot now. I even executed my first house money trade today at 11:32 through 11:35. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes he did a house money trade to perfection for $800, which wiped out my $150 loss I had on my first trade. I called that a day and I was very happy. Yeah. Now here's the cool part. I had two $50,000 U-Profit evals that were $500 from being blown up after just 2 days. This is before he saw my stuff. And was going to reset again, but decided to try your trades last week. Haven't had a single losing day since. The evals are now positive, and I am hopefully on my way to passing this week or next. As long as I don't go cowboy and do anything crazy as I often do. You are an inspiration and such a huge help to your followers. Even though you didn't start this for us, I really appreciate everything you do. Thank you very much, Ebony. I'm sorry, I got a little emotional on that one. Next one. Hello. Just a short note to say how impressed I am with your channel. You are about the only honest engine, Mark Twain, out there. You're also an excellent teacher. I've traded for a number of years, mostly writing my own programs. Quite honestly, I like simplicity, and yours is the simplicity of your setups. It's straightforward, complete. I've set up my charts with your indicators both yesterday and today, took successful trades on it. I like scaling 3 contracts and even break even stops so I can capitalize on larger moves. Thank you for bringing integrity to this business. I can't, Dr. Francis, by the way, I can't discuss the lack of integrity in this business that I've come across enough. Anyways, and then here's the third one in the last 3. Hi, Bob. Just wanted to say, hey, thank you for your YouTube video content. I have been a futures trader for about 5 years and appreciate your simpler strategy. It's great to see your prop funding success. Even though I've funded a few prop accounts myself, I have a hard time staying consistent, mostly due to overtrading. Totally. Just happened to start a new eval accounts with the copy trading software. So we'll see how it goes. By the way, thought you had your stop set at 12 ticks, but I noticed it was 10. Did you revise? And I responded to that. Always a tough adjustment when I'm so used to a larger stop. Keep up the good work. Hope to stay in touch. That's from Ken. Yeah. For those of you that have watched my strategies and don't get them yet, these are experienced traders. Okay, so it's screen time. It's if you gotta grasp the price action, grasp the movement, and it's screen time. I had another guy. There was another email I got today too. I can't remember. He uses Tradeovate, and he told me. I wish I printed his email out. He told me. He said he emailed me. He said this is basically, he said this is the best thing I've ever seen. And then he gave me the times that he tried to take some trades today, and he told me that basically his Tradeovate couldn't keep up. My movement on one trade for 5 points was so fast, his Tradeovate, he couldn't get the trade in to get it to work on his Tradeovate. So he's going to have to reevaluate how he does his entries. I don't know anything about Tradeovate. I'm old school. I'm an old dog. I'm a ninja person. I've been using Ninja on and off for, 12, 15 years, whatever. And I'll probably die using Ninja. Anyways, that's my update on my screw up on my trading journey, but I'm actually positive because of that. Okay, I'm actually positive, and knowing that is low, because I kept unlinking myself. Just didn't unlink myself before I put the damn trade on the screen with that one. Anyways, everybody have a good day. And I'm going to do a video here soon of what are bad setups again. I've had people ask me that. I've also had somebody ask me to do, what do I do in the morning when I first look at the screen? So I'm probably going to consolidate both those into one video. Everybody have a good day, and keep your stops tight and stay on the right side of the market. Bye.